What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game. Let's start up what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction. Live viewers call in. No cap conversation. We going all in. It's the weekly wrap up, so enjoy the show. You're now rocking with the best. Let the good times roll. Come on. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And we've got a full panel for the weekly wrap up tonight, which we are going to be discussing Assassin's Creed, Gen V, Ahsoka, which I actually have not watched any of, but Spider-Man 2 and Loki. And you know, we're going to throw some other stuff in there, a little bit of MK or something like that, maybe some Texas Chainsaw Massacres or something like that. Y'all already know how we do it. So let me go ahead and bring on the full panel because it is a full panel.
Full house tonight.
Yes. We've got a lot of people out here tonight. We've got my dude, the co-host of the show, Mr. J. Coon Prime. We've got Jay Shotblast. Say hello to the people. Johnny Rocker's in the building. King Greek. Where's King Greek? I'm used to seeing the mask and all of that. But
we having technical difficulties today, but I'm here.
I hear you, dog. My people, Who the Wong, aka Who Cares? It's 2017. Hoarder Gamer is in the building. Host of the Hoarders Comic Flex over on Doom Squad Gaming TV. Let's get it popping, people. How y'all doing out there in the chat? So, Jay Shotglass, I'm gonna start with you because you always play every game that comes out. Like literally every game that comes out. Assassin's Creed, bro. Have you gotten to play that?
Yeah, I was just editing
every game.
I was just editing thumbnails, which is why I was antisocial in the pre-show. So yeah, I just finally beat it last night. Good game. I enjoyed it. I've played like almost all the Assassin's Creeds. I kind of like stopped between Revelation. I played a little bit of Revelations, but I didn't play Syndicate or Unity. But I've played at least a little bit of everything else and beat most of them.
So out of a metric score of 10, what would you rate Assassin's Creed, the newest one that you just beat?
A 4 out of 5. Just do the math.
Get out of here, Jay.
Listen, you can't tell me what my metric score is.
Oh my god!
Because I am just not gonna do it.
Obviously. Johnny Rocker, have you gotten to play any of the new Assassin's Creed at all?
Have not, but I want to.
Oh, what's making you want to play it, man? Have you seen something like jumping out at you or something?
Yeah, I mean, I loved. I came on board with Assassin's Creed at 2. Played all the Ezio stuff. Somewhere along the line, it kind of lost me. Like I think maybe Syndicate may have been my last one, but the fact that this is like going back to the roots, the original setting, it's all about the stealth and sneaky man's vibe. Like that's my kind of Assassin's Creed. So I think I'm going to get on that adventure.
All right. King Greek, you are also another person that plays pretty much every damn game that comes out. Have you gotten to play Assassin's Creed, sir?
I have not, but I want to.
Oh, what's jumping out for you?
It's the first game since Syndicate that feels like the old Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main reason I really want to get back into it, just because I've watched Jay play it. I've watched Jay have a good time, and it makes me want to get into it more because I really haven't loved any game of the series. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Syndicate, I love Unity and all of that. My favorite is still Assassin's Creed 3 because, believe it or not, that actually helped me pass the school final. And my teacher thought I was
American
lying.
History.
Yeah, my teacher thought I was lying and I cheated, but I passed. That's all I care about. I'm very excited to get my hands on it when I can. But
Wow.
So
I
so
got
3 was during the American Revolution, so
yep, Boston
that's
Tea
why.
Party, all
Yeah.
that. Got a 90 on my quiz. Teacher thought a lot, but
Damn.
either way, Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite series because of that, and I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Okay. Huda Wong, same questions. Have you played Assassin's Creed yet?
The new one or just in general?
No, the newest one that's out right now.
No.
Uh,
Well, I just had to make sure because people be asking questions, and I want to make sure I cover all my bases.
I got you. Is there anything in the game that's making you want to play? Is jumping out at you?
No, it
It's
looks like
just
same old regular old Assassin's Creed, so I'm good.
okay. Hoarder Gamer, same questions. Have you gotten to play the new Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed is basically like my Call of Duty. So every year one comes out, I get it. I did pick this one up. I haven't played it yet because I'm doing Spider-Man right now. But I'll be playing it real soon. And it came with like a DLC and stuff. So it was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab the version immediately. So I picked it up on Friday.
All right, so I guess next up would be me. He's got to step away for a couple minutes. What the new one's called? What, Assassin's Creed Mirage?
Mirage.
Yeah, I probably won't get into it because, like Johnny, I played the old ones and I stopped at Assassin's Creed 2, and I was one of the dudes that really got into Desmond's story.
Really?
Yeah, I was one of those guys, and with each new Assassin's Creed, okay, we're nothing Desmond. Oh, Desmond's dead. What? I guess
You
I'm
are
done then.
literally the first person I've ever encountered that is a Desmond stan.
I like
I wouldn't even
Ezio,
say I'm
but
a
That's
stan.
crazy,
It was
because
just,
I
I was
always
waiting
get
for the futuristic
opposite.
one,
People always
bring it
want
into the modern
Desmond
time.
more than they want
And they
the-
never really got to that. And then personally with me, because everyone here for the most part has played Assassin's Creed 2, right?
Yeah,
No.
it's definitely
Okay.
I think the best one.
Can we all agree that ending started getting a little nutty? Having a fist fight with your brother, who is also the Pope, for the fate of the world.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Once you've done that as a video game series, you've peaked. I'm sorry.
So I didn't really get to talk a little bit about why I gave it an 80 out of 100. But so listen,
Vein and Dune just bulging.
I understand. I understand why a lot of people looked forward to this one. It is definitely a little bit return more to the more stealth style Assassin's Creed game, but for me, Origins, Odyssey especially, and Valhalla were amazing. They're I sometimes with Odyssey come this close to saying it's my favorite of all the Assassin's Creed games. And I look at what you got for $50 in this game and what you would have gotten for $60 in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Origins, and Odyssey, and it's just not even close. The games are just substantially bigger. There's so much more to do. I understand that there are a lot of people that are like, oh, but I don't like the RPG elements. I'm like, but why? In this game,
started dabbling with live service.
Yeah, but there's still live service aspects in this game.
Oh, okay.
You can still buy skins and stuff like that. I mean, that's never going anywhere. And I logged on to Valhalla because the Ubisoft Connect basically has items you can get with currency that you earn by playing all the Ubisoft games.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a skin. There were a couple of free skins you could get, but you had to have the points. And I had enough points to get everything but one. So I still don't have Ezio's Revelations outfit. So I logged on to Valhalla, hoping I could finish a few things and get some quick points. And when I logged on, and keeping in mind, I played this game well before it came out, and might have been one of the games I got the earliest ever. And I have played the crap out of it. I have like probably 300 plus hours in that game, and there's so much that's come out since I last played it. I was like in shock. So like, and then granted that was 3 years ago. It was also the last Assassin's Creed game, so they did have more time. They did have multiple massive expansions, but I just feel like for the people that wanted this. Like, the story was okay. It was a very vanilla story. I think what I appreciated the most about it was being in ancient Iraq and, dealing with, a lot of the Arabic faith and like a lot of not Arabic, but Muslim faith and Arabic story, like language, trying to learn stuff. And kind of like that's like not a culture I knew a lot about. And that's what I always appreciated the most about Assassin's Creed games is they take you to ancient Egypt, to ancient Italy, to ancient Greece, all these places that like I've never been. And you read about it, but like it kind of makes you feel immersed in it. And that's what I appreciate the most about Mirage. Anyway, I talked a lot there, so you guys, I'll shut up for a while.
You're good, dude. I'm listening to you. I think the only Assassin's Creed I've ever even played was Assassin's Creed 2 back in the day. So, like, I didn't even know, each game is its own little continent and whatnot. That's pretty dope. That's actually pretty dope. It makes me want to go and explore and play the games now. So thank y'all.
Here's something crazy that they started doing, and I didn't mean to cut you off. They actually released like an educational version of, I know, Odyssey and I think Valhalla, where you can actually go into the game and there's no one to fight. It's just you're exploring history through the lens of the game. And I thought that was something that was pretty interesting and cool to do.
Okay. No, I have not played the new Assassin's Creed. Now, after listening to this panel, except for Boxley, who has literally no interest at all in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
I do, just not this one. I don't care for the classic Assassin's Creed. It's low-key boring to me, but
okay.
To each its own, Yay to the people that are happy for it. Like I said, I'm just waiting for Red and for Assassin's Creed Hex, so I can have some fun exploring different ways to play the game. And yeah.
Well, I got a question for you, Boxley Chateau. What games have you played this week?
To be honest, I've just been playing Texas Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What about Texas Chainsaw that got you keep going back and back and back and back? What's good with Texas Chainsaw?
It's just there's no other good horror games that I feel like are out there. So
so you're saying right now that Texas Chainsaw is the champ as far as horror games?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I like to clarify questions and things because then people do things like that. No, I'm not saying that. I don't like DBD because DBD after a while it's like fixing generators every match it's only fun for so long, and the fact that people have stuck around for that game for years and years, power to them. I couldn't do it. More power to them. TCM is the same. It's like after a while, everybody starts to play the same. All the matches play out the same way. Whether I escape or whether I don't escape, I can count on somebody to do X, Y, and Z. I know somebody's going to be doing this over here. I know somebody's going to be being silly and just trying to goof off because they just want to have fun. Every match, it's just at least one person. So it's like at some point, I'm just trying to find what little enjoyment I find in the game, play it. And like I said, it's just a good horror game. I like horror movies. I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I love Halloween. That's supposed to be getting a game. I love Scream. That's supposed to be getting a game. So I like horror movies and I like games based on horror movies.
I want Child's Play to get a game. I hope that happens someday.
I wish they would give Chucky a game.
Yes, indeed.
Because of just seeing his little self run across my screen. Oh my god.
And Brad Dourif would totally be down for it too, so that's why it's really exciting.
I'm still mad at you, Peter.
A Chucky game needs to be like Goat Simulator, but it's just Chucky murdering the shit out of everything. Like I would play that all day.
You know, it always makes me laugh about horror stuff. So like, I hate horror movies. I'm not like into horror or anything. But like, my name is Jason. My middle name is Michael, and I was born on Halloween.
Wait,
Like-
October 31st is your birthday, really?
Well, that's Halloween, right? That's what I meant by I was born on Halloween.
Anyways,
Been a while. It had been a while.
I mean, I can sympathize with that a little bit. Like, I appreciate the horror genre, but I've never really been into it because I've always been like, if I had to pick, like, what's your favorite horror movie? It would either be Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 or Part 4, what the Dream Warriors or the Dream Master, because it always baffled me how everybody just loses their absolute mind and just completely forgets the fact that I can fight back here.
Mm-hmm.
And then that made me appreciate, I know a lot of people just dumped all over it, the remake that they did in 2010 of Nightmare on Elm Street where Rorschach was Freddy.
The remake.
That one I appreciated so much because they pulled him out of the physical, out of the dream world, and he's in the physical world, and like the two teenagers are just like,
I'm about to
get him, just get him or something. And he just like, Freddy was just like, whoa, wait, hey, stop that. And they wound up beating him because they realized, oh, hey, we can actually fight back and maybe actually win. And yeah.
Horror Gamer, what games have you played this week?
Spider-Man and Cyberpunk. So a lot of those two. Cyberpunk, I was able to have some giveaways for what was it? It was boots. So of course the name of that stream was one of these days these boots are gonna punk all over you. So
you be killing me with your little punny pines holder, bro. Johnny Rocker, what games have you played this week, sir?
Man, I think I'm gonna have to like change my streamer name to like Captain ADD. It's like I've been all over the place. Like I played Starfield and I love it, and Cyberpunk comes out and I play that and I love it. And then MechWarrior 5 gets an update, and I remember that I love that game. And then like streaming wrestling today, like I'm all over the place, man. So it's just too many games, not enough time right now. But MechWarrior 5 the most. Like I just feel that game's criminally underrated, cross-play, on Game Pass, 4-player blowing up shit as big robots. Like so fun. So
praise be to Clan Wolf.
Clans are coming. It's coming.
What games have you played this week, good sir?
I've been playing a lot of My Hero Ultra Rumble, and I've also been playing Disney Speedstorm.
Disney Speedstorm. Let's talk about that, bro. My homie Q Mr. Rage has been trying to get me to play Disney Speedstorm for a minute. And it's now free to play on PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation, go ahead and download it if that's something you do. I like the last fun racer that I've personally played is like Mario Kart from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I just never really been into the races. You know, your Forzas, of course, but I'm good on it. But it seems like this is a really well put together game. What about Disney Speed Racers and Mr. King Greek has you going back for it and playing it and streaming it and contenting on it and all of that, dog?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part? My mic lagged out.
Just what's got you going back to it, brother?
Disney Speedstorm, correct?
Yes.
It really is just like I would say in my own words, the funnest racing game for me as of right now because there's not really any other racing games out that I like Forza. That's primarily Xbox, but I'm also not picking up the new one. The Disney Speedstorm is pretty much Mario Kart on the PlayStation to me. It's what it is. Like it does feel a little bit clunky at times. It's not the best game, but it is definitely like something fun to play, even more so if you're with your friends and whatnot. I would suggest it because it's free to play. However, I feel like I made the right choice not spending like $40 or $60 for that early access.
Greek, we are getting requests from the chat that you stop speaking like you're under oath.
I'm a
Jay
black
Sha-
man. I'm always under oath.
Wow. Jay Shotglass, what games have you played this week that you can actually talk about?
I mean, all my embargoes are up.
Okay.
So I obviously played a ton of Assassin's Creed Mirage. I've been going hard on Mortal Kombat 1. And out of nowhere, Xbox hit me up and dropped a Forza code in my inbox. I haven't done anything. Like, I've played a little bit, but I haven't like posted anything yet because I've been just trying to get Assassin's Creed done and over with. So I'll probably start with that tomorrow. I'm terrible at racing games, but Xbox is a brand I've always wanted to work with, and I don't even know why they sent me a message. I don't know why they like hit me up, but I responded to the email and was like, hey, I don't typically cover racing games, but I've always wanted to work with you guys, so I'll do whatever I can with it. And we had a good conversation, and that was that. I also picked up Detective Pikachu Returns. So I got to do that too.
Okay. What have I played this week? Miles Morales Spider-Man 2. Actually streamed that yesterday. It was awesome fun. Thanks to guys who came through. Appreciate that. Of course, Overwatch 2 finally got the battle pass completed. So hooray, hooray, hooray. A little bit of Immortals of Avium because I just really like the game. I know it flopped as far as commercial success, but it's a success to me. I love the game. So I played a little bit of that this week. And I played a little bit of Marvel's Avengers, y'all. It's good now. Like, I can't lie.
Now it's good now.
It's good now. Like, they literally fixed 90% of the stuff that we had issues with. Like, I was flying around with Iron Man and the Thors, and it didn't cost me any intrinsic to use the speed boost while I was flying. And I just thought that was like one of the most awesome things ever. So I've kind of sprinkled a little bit of Avengers back into my life. J. Cole Prime, what have you played, good sir?
So been still playing a ton of Mortal Kombat. Been in 2 tournaments so far, to where for 2 weeks in a row we made the top 8.
Nice.
So yeah, that's actually a pretty damn big deal. I tried out Call of Duty Warzone for the very first time.
Why would you do that?
Spawn.
Huh. Okay,
And
makes sense.
I gotta admit, I had fun. My second match, I made top 10.
What?
Third match, I was playing with one of my friends. We won. So like, it's definitely a different beast than Fortnite. Like, you definitely got to keep your head on a swivel. But I liked it. I could be convinced to play it again. I certainly wouldn't drop Fortnite for it, but I could definitely be convinced to play it again. And I finally got the chance to dive into RoboCop Rogue City. And
you got the beta key for that?
No, they released a demo on PC.
Oh, for PC.
Yeah,
And,
PC only.
Most demos, like, I'm used to demos being maybe like 20 minutes. This thing was 2 hours.
Yes. The first 3 levels. Yeah.
Yeah. I have never seen so much love put into a franchise in my life. Even to the point of like, yeah, here are the main missions, but here's these little side things that you can do, like stopping a kid from making graffiti on the side of a wall and then chasing him down when he tries to run, and then making a moral decision of like, let him off with a warning or give him a ticket. And like, my chat is just like, you'll ruin his life forever. He ran from you. He ran from you. Give him a ticket. Like, or RoboCop fielding the request desk and finding somebody a ticket because he kept shouting out for his dog, but his dog's name was Fire. So he was just walking around the neighborhood screaming fire at the top of his lungs and scaring the rest of the neighborhood.
That's totally the sense of the
was
humor of the first 2 films.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yo, that's actually pretty cool. like is I know you are a big RoboCop fan, but like is the game something that you would spend your money on? Like you trying to cop that?
Absolutely.
It's a day
Nice.
one for me, and I haven't even played it yet. Just watched
Yeah.
Jay Kuhn play some of it, and then like watched just the trailers and stuff. I'm a huge RoboCop fan. Jay Kuhn, a much bigger RoboCop fan than I am, but I love one. It's a classic, one of the best science fiction films I've seen. Dark comedy, it's got that too. And then RoboCop 2, not as good as one, but very, very good.
Okay.
that
Got the
$1.
RoboCop gun and the helmet. Like, yeah, I am a fan.
RoboCop 3, terrible.
Ah. Okay, let's
I got a
RoboCop
suggestion for
also
you on
the
Hoarders
worst-
Comic Flex. Frank Miller's RoboCop: The Last Stand. What RoboCop 3 was supposed to be.
RoboCop also the worst WCW wrestler of all time.
That would mean he actually wrestled.
He just shot people.
Although his leg coming apart, just ripping off a styrofoam cage door was hilarious.
We're counting it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's something that happened back in.
That is not a real
1989.
gun, by the way. YouTube people, that's just a toy gun.
Yes,
So,
yes.
for clarity's
completely,
sake, it's
like
just a
completely
toy,
a prop. Doesn't even have a trigger. Like
I'm calling the cops.
completely
on
made
you.
out of resin.
Yes. All right, moving the show on. All right, we talked about what games we play. We talked a little bit about Assassin's Creed, who's gonna play it, who's not gonna play it, who has no interest in it at all. But let's talk about Gen V real quick, man. What is the writers of these shows / comics? I just want to know what the hell is going on in these people's brain, because the kind of stuff that they put into these shows is stuff that you don't even think about happening, and when you see it. Anyways, your thoughts on the first few episodes of Gen V J. Coon Prime, if you've watched it. Did you
I
watch
have
it?
not watched it. It's on my to-do list,
Okay.
but real life has been taking over.
No worries, no worries. Who cares? Have you checked out Gen V at all?
I have. It's
Oh my
been really
gosh.
good. It's been really good. I've been sat every Thursday.
Episode 1, the scene with Cricket and the one guy. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Wait. Because I wasn't in the room when that scene started. So when I walked back in, I walked by my TV to go into my bathroom, and I saw her doing something. I was like, wait a minute. What is that? And I saw, once I actually saw what she was doing, I literally sat down in my chair and I was about to go, I think I was about to go take a shower. I stopped. I was like, what is this? Because what is she doing? I had to start the whole episode over, and then I watched all 3 episodes. I was like, this is so good. I cannot wait for the next episode.
No. Hoarder Gamer, are you caught up on Gen V?
I am. And real quick, you said what's going through these people's minds based on a comic book, The Boys by Garth Ennis, and he's nuts. He did Preacher. He did an amazing run of The Punisher, which is my favorite run. He's just really a crazy guy. Yeah, I'm up to date on the show. I think it's great. I think that Emma is absolutely adorable. I've been a fan of Jazz Sinclair and Chance Perdomo because they were on The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So it's actually kind of like, it's like a what do you call that? A reunion of that almost.
Oh, okay. Johnny Rocker, Mr. Busy Man, Mr. Traveling with your guitars everywhere and things like that. Have you had a chance to get off your tour bus and sit down and watch Gen V?
I have not, but like I said in the pre-show, the internet tells me I'm allowed to be mad about shit I don't know anything about. So they haven't done a good EQ or F, and this one's crap, and I'm never gonna watch it. I hate it. Bad. There you go.
Oh, King Greek, are you up to date on Gen V by chance, good sir?
Yes, I am.
Episode 1, dude. You just give me your thoughts on that complete episode, please, and thank you.
Well, it's The Boys. So
yes.
I mean, I'm not sure I can say that. I'm not sure I can say this word on screen, like on video. But it wouldn't be the boys type show if there wasn't one of those or many kinds of scenes in an
Right.
episode. It's just it's the one is part of what they became known for. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yes.
I'm a part of the Marie and Jordan fan base. I need Emma. I need I need Emma to catch a break because Emma is a sweetheart and she just been catching
She
the short
is.
end of the stick
Mhm.
every episode.
And her mother's
Everyone,
terrible.
dude. Every one of them.
Every episode.
Um,
Uh,
go. Please talk, keep talking. Go.
I mean, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. No, I love the show. I'm excited for the next two episodes because I think there's only two more left.
Oh, it's only a short. It's only 6
I thought there
episodes.
was 8. No,
Yeah, I was
it's
about to say
really
it's
Is
only
six.
8.
is
It's
is
8.
it eight?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. All
man.
right, so
Look.
it's all right. So it's 4 more. Like I was wrong on that part. My mistake. But no, I'm definitely curious about where the story goes going forward because I wonder if this is gonna have any major impact on season 4 of The Boys because
Right.
this takes place after season 3, and it seems like I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but depending on what happens, there could be some major repercussions in the main world.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh, Jay Shockblast, are you caught up on Gen V by chance? Good sir.
No.
Everybody, it's so good. You got to check it out.
Yeah.
As somebody that is not a massive fan of The Boys, it wasn't really something that I had intended on getting into. But I'll probably watch it.
I'm gonna just say this. This is my opinion on Gen V. Gen V took all of the craziness from The Boys and actually made an entire world where all of those antics that happened on that show, whether they were good, bad, cool, or not, had real world effects. In this show, they did such a good job with it. Like when you the first 5-10 minutes of the show, you're like, oh, okay. I mean, it's cool. It's just another The Boys type of show. But then they get into the characters and in the cast of the show and in their backgrounds and what they're going through, and it's a lot deeper than The Boys could ever be at this point. Like this is to me what a spinoff should be. They did a really it's almost better than The Boys to me. I think I actually enjoy Gen V a little bit more than The Boys. J. Kun, you haven't watched it yet. Who the one? What do you
Yeah.
think? Which show are you enjoying more? The Boys or Gen V?
Okay, so I actually did not watch The Boys.
Mm,
I know things that happen because I see like stuff on YouTube. I'll watch like little clips of things that happen on YouTube. So I didn't actually watch The Boys. Watching Gen V and when you said that, it does. I don't know. It didn't give me. Oh, it's like it's just another The Boys. I was just like, oh, this is really good. Like this is good.
that first 10, but
Like,
see, the
okay.
first 10 minutes of it is supposed to give you that feel. It's they literally sink you into the world of The Boys real
I
quick.
know, but because
You haven't
I just
watched
started
it, so
watching season
right.
1. Like I literally just like once I finished those 3 episodes, I was like, okay, let me go back and watch because I know bits and pieces of things that have happened just because, like I said, I've seen them on YouTube, but I'm not familiar with the story in its entirety. Like
Got
I
you,
know
got
all
you.
about Homelander and all of his crazy antics. I know the stuff that has to deal with Ashley and Madeline Stillwell and that kind of stuff. But as far as like details of the events that happen, I'm
Got you.
still catching up. But it seems pretty good. It made me want to go back and watch The Boys. And I feel like if you have a spinoff of a show, and especially if the show is still going,
Right.
the object of the spinoff is to draw people in and go, well, now I want to check out the main because if this
This
is
was that.
still an
Yeah.
ongoing story, then this is going to have something to do with it. And I want to be caught up with everything. So it's doing a good job in that regard and making me want to go back and watch the main series after the fact. But
That's cool. That's cool.
it's really good. It's really good.
Hoarder Gamer, Gen V versus The Boys. Which show did you I would just say, are you enjoying the most out of the two?
I like both of them a lot, but I will say it's very compelling here because when you see Marie's backstory, wow, is that intense. When you find out how Emma's powers work, wow, is that intense. You really feel you really feel bad for these because they're basically kids. They're like
Right.
18, 19, 20 going through this, and the adults in their world are almost like corrupt, damn near evil. And I mean, seriously, like every parent is just like, I want my kid to be a star at any cost. And it's this very dark world it takes place in. And the young actors do such a great job with their performances that it's compelling. So as of this point, this early on, I do like this more than The Boys because The Boys really started gelling for me with seasons 2 and 3.
They did a damn good job as a spinoff. I'll just say that much. Johnny, you have not watched it yet, and I implore you to do. I know the tours, bro. I know working with Metallica, working with Ozzy Osbourne. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro. I know that you're busy, dude. But when you're on that tour bus, bring your iPod. You know what I mean? And iPad, I should say. You know, and check that out, dude. King Greek. Go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was me. Really quickly before you go to King Greek. The world is still under the assumption that superheroes are born, correct?
Not anymore.
No, season 3 blew that up.
That's why old girl was going off, and she said, "My mom, doped me up with Compound V as a baby." That's what that argument was about, is because that happened in The Boys. One of the characters exposed the entire vault international or whatever for pretty much doping all of those babies and giving them superpowers.
Yeah, season 3 is pretty much like an upheaval of Vought for the most part.
Okay, see, that's why I'm still like in the cross, because I'm under the assumption that they don't know that I don't know. I'm still under the assumption that they don't know that it's like a chemical thing that their parents did to them. They were like,
like, for one, like what's his name? Polaris or whatever, the black guy, the new number one or whatnot, right? He was born a superhero. His dad and his
Polarity,
mom.
His dad is Polarity and he's Polaris.
Polaris, Polarity and Polaris. See, he was born a superhero because both of his mom and dad had Gen V in their blood already. So he was born. So there are people who are born with superpowers now, but for the most part, like all of those older superheroes, your Lamplighters, your Homelanders, Queen Maves, and all of them are Compound B babies.
Soldier Boy.
Okay.
Soldier.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Andre wasn't born. They had him injected. He wasn't born. The only natural born suit is Homelander's kid.
Oh.
I thought that he was a natural born.
The only natural born suit is Homelander's kid.
Homelander thinks. See, that's what I took it as Homelander thinking that his son is the firstborn because Homelander's a cocky, arrogant piece of crap. But when you look at like dudes, both of his parents are supers. Why wouldn't he be born with superpowers? If Homelander's son could be born with superpowers and both of his parents aren't supers. See what I mean?
Well, it's really insane knowing the show is to find out that there are 9 of these superhero universities just in the United States. That really blew my mind because I'm like, okay, there's this many people on V that have powers. That's freaking crazy.
It's like a complete society, bro, of superpowers, bro.
I was shocked by that. I was like, whoa.
It's a lot of them, dude. King Greek though, which one are you enjoying more, Gen V or The Boys?
Gen V, because it's on the air. I can't I can't realistically say which one I enjoy both because it's with the boys I get more of that mature. The
Right.
stakes are like the stakes are higher feeling. And then with Gen V, one thing that Gen V is doing well is that they're managing to mix a lot of themes that you normally get from the boys in with things that young adults are going through, like what depression, eating disorders, mental issues, and
Bullying.
yeah,
Casual
bullying,
sex.
casual sex,
It's
and they're
college, so yeah.
yeah, and they're doing it in a decent way that doesn't necessarily feel forced because there are some shows that kind of try to overdo it
Right.
and
But you can overdo it in a
exaggerate
show
it.
like Gen V, and it wouldn't even feel like it because you've watched The Boys. You know, like
Yeah, so it's like they both definitely have their own nuances that make them good. But the reason why I would say if I do like Gen V a little bit more is more so because they've managed to take a spin off and make it feel like its own standalone thing, even though it's still connected to another show. It's based off another show.
But yeah, and like Boxley said, it made him want to go and check out The Boys because of the way it was set up, and it stood alone. Now he's got questions. You know what I mean? He's like, oh wait, so everybody isn't born this way, or there's babies on the V dope, yada yada yada. So
Yeah, I'm like,
that's actually
what
pretty
is
damn good.
this? Because I seen the little part where Butcher had picked up that baby. He was using the baby with the little blue lasers to kill the people, and I was like, so do the baby feel that? Like, what is this? Like, what? It was just, I had a lot of questions. Some of the things, it was just like little stupid stuff, but I was just like, this show is so good. Like, and now I want to read the comic books because this is crazy.
Who is your favorite character so far? I know you haven't watched yet, J. Coon, so I will skip you and I'm gonna just like drill the hell out of you next week. But who's your favorite character so far?
I actually have a few. I like
Okay,
a few
the
people.
best one out of the few.
It's not a best one. I like them all the same.
If one of them could only survive, who would survive?
I'm screaming because if I wouldn't watch it, then if I had to do
Oh
that.
my god!
Now,
They
You
did that
worse
to
than Jay
Andrea.
Sean Blast,
They
right?
did that
I
to
would have gotten
Andrea
kicked
on
off for
The
that
Walking
answer.
Dead, and I stopped watching The Walking Dead. Because they killed my favorite character. I don't know. Okay. I have to go with Marie.
Marie.
Marie is just it's giving me that girl energy, even though she had like the chip stacked against her. I just feel like she's gonna prevail and she's gonna be that girl.
Holder gamer.
For me, Emma, but my second would be Jordan.
No, don't you dare.
Character's
Don't
fascinating. Okay, sorry. No, it would be Emma. It would be Emma.
Y'all get on my damn nerves.
I mean,
Why
I haven't seen
can't-
it yet, but
Who are
Is she
you
the
to
one
tell
that
him
can
he
touch
can't like
people
Jordan?
and control them with her mind?
Oh, the toucher girl? The toucher
Yeah, is that
girl?
Emma?
No, that's Kate.
Emma
That's Kate.
Emma is cricket.
Okay,
Kate-
never mind. Okay.
Kate is the one that controls people.
Listen,
Johnny, who do you hate the worst?
no, I was gonna say for me, I'm all in for Laser Baby. Like that sounds like the coolest shit I've ever heard.
A laser
So,
baby was a great moment. That was
I'm
like
ready
you
for
gotta
the
know
Laser Baby.
people's heads exploding for God's sake. That was
I'm ready for the Laser Baby spinoff right now.
Bruh, Lazy Baby need to spin. King Greek. Who you rocking with this season so far out of the 4 episodes, bro?
Emma.
Cricket has got a little fan base going. Not only 100 million subscribers on YouTube, but shit in the real world, she's working it. Jay Shotglass, you haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna just ask you anyway because it's funny to ask. Have you seen anybody that you might think you like, bro?
Stormfront.
screaming.
I'm about to throw something at Jay, and it's not going to hit him because he's not next to me.
Jay, how often do you think about the Roman
Just say
Empire?
hello to your dog for me, bro. Say hello to your dog for me, man.
Oh, that one. Hi.
For me, Jason freaking Lee, yo. What is first? Jason is Jenna or whatever, and not
Gender
Jaden.
fluid.
Jaden Lee. Is it Jaden Lee? That's right.
Are you talking
You
about
mean
Jordan?
Jordan?
Jordan Lee.
Jordan, right? Yeah.
Jordan Lee. You know what's crazy is my oldest daughter name is Jordan, and I didn't even get the name right. But Jordan Lee, that character for me is just too damn. Like they literally hit it on the head when people talk about identity politics. That's identity politics rolled up into a superhero right there. This man, the fussing with the mom and dad at the party when he just was like, or they was just like, I'm a dude for 5 seconds. Nope, I'm about to be a chick for the rest of the night, and you gonna deal with it, pops. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Her.
Okay, but you were my firstborn. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. And it was just that. And then the scene when y'all know what scene I'm talking about when he was the girl version of Jordan, and then the scene at the end of season 4 when he was the boy version of Jordan. You just like, what the hell is going on with these people, man? So Jordan Lee, just because Jordan Lee is crazy, and
I
I
didn't
like
like Jordan at first.
no, you're not supposed to do. See, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. But then you realize Jordan is literally one of the coolest people on the show.
I was like, okay, I get you now. I get you.
Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. But before we get to Spider-Man 2, make sure y'all like this damn video, people, because
What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and share the video. It's an easy way to help the squad grow and give you more fire content, shows, and events. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jay, I'm sorry. Dude, what is wrong? Never mind. Anyway,
She's a great villain.
I'm gonna
She's
be
just
honest with you.
monstrous.
I almost did not say it because I know that's the Nazi character.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, we get you, dude.
She's a hell of a villain, though, man. Wow.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2. We got what? Less than a week before, or I mean, just about a week in a few days before Spider-Man 2 drops. J. Cone Prime, you are a pre-order person or no?
Yeah, I have the collector's edition coming.
Oh, you getting 18 inches of Venom.
19 inches.
Ooh.
Screaming.
An extra inch.
Ooh. Who cares? Are you a pre-order recipient?
No.
Are you not gonna play Spider-Man 2?
No.
You don't want 18 inches of Venom?
They're gonna
I'm
watch me
screaming
have
because
18 inches. Then.
I thought it was 19, but no.
Hornet Gamer, are you a pre-order recipient?
Yes, I pre-ordered the collector's edition. I'll be completely honest with you, though. A number of games coming out this month, including Alan Wake 2. So I might just go with the version that has all the cool extra suits and everything. I think it's digital only, but still definitely a pre-order, yes.
You want 20 inches of Venom, don't you?
I want Venom, but I gotta be like, hey, that's an extra honey. So it's like, I don't know.
Johnny Rocker.
Yeah.
Is there a pre-order on your tour bus?
Yeah, I just got the regular version because I didn't get no 19 inches. It was cold in the pool, and it's shrinkage, and it's real. So nobody understands that joke. But it's
I got the joke.
You got the joke.
It's only 18 inches because he took a bath first.
Shrinkage!
I can't wait.
It
So,
was cold.
my dude, King Greek, are you a pre-order recipient?
Nope.
Are you planning on playing Spider-Man 2?
Yep.
Oh,
Thank you for that illustrious input, Greek. Thank you.
I gotta make I gotta make a late night visit to my local Walmart
There you go.
okay.
to inquire. about that collector's edition that I know is
the collectors. So you want the full 19? You want the full 19?
I'm not paying for it.
Oh, so
did this man just admit to theft?
I was gonna say
premeditated.
That's why he ain't got his face on today. He's like,
I've admitted to nothing. No such
now
word.
we know why he's talking like he's under oath.
No such words of that word has come out of my mouth. I'm just making a late night 11 o'clock visit to Walmart to procure my collector's edition.
If you live in King Greek's neighborhood and you are going to Walmart late at night, please protect yourself because I'm afraid for you and your 19 inches of venom.
Okay, one thing I want to explain in case I was to ever allegedly take something from someone. I don't take stuff from people. I would take stuff from the company because everyone out here is working hard for their money. Walmart brings in like what 60 billion a year.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
That is true. That is true. You have my support, sir. If it's Walmart, no, I'm playing.
J Shot Blast. How many inches of venom have you secured, sir?
40.
64? 82?
Phrasing.
I know you like to buy multiple versions, and I know you get versions of games for free sometimes due to having, connections.
I have no connections with Sony. I am not getting the game from them. I did pre-order the collector's edition.
How many
that has
times?
A statue inside that is a size.
What size is it?
Normal.
It's not normal, bro. It's really not normal.
It's a good size. It's a good size, okay?
It's a good size. Why is Jay red in the face?
From everything that I've heard, and again, I am obviously light in the pigment. When it comes to the, all right, I'm gonna stop there. Who cares who where I was going with that?
When it comes to the girth of that.
Look,
right.
made that kid cry, Jay. Look at you.
I mean, technically, I do have it already, but
y'all, look, I was about to say, whole time he giving us this spiel, and Jay already got his stuff set up in the back. He just can't show y'all.
Well, no, I don't like. So this, you can scratch here for the code. This came with the PS5 that had the side plates in it already. I got it for my brother who's paying me back. I didn't just buy it for him.
Sure you did.
But yeah, I'm not that rich. I'm not rich at all, by the way. That is a myth.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I have that on standby because my biggest fear is that the BBV is not going to show up until I was waiting for somebody to get it. Is not going to show up until like very, very late in the day on the 20th. So I'll be ready to go.
You gotta go.
Of course, Jay's video froze for me, so I have no idea what Jay said before that.
Yeah. So, I gave you that one for free. All right. Like I could have saved that for my own show, but no, I gave it to you.
That was good.
God.
Hey, the best material can be repeated. Feel free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
Not the BBC channel.
But I will not be looting any Walmarts. I will be I am trying to I
allegedly.
Allegedly. I will allegedly not be looting any Walmarts. Although if I know any Walmart employees that wants to like leave one in the dumpster, I'll go dumpster diving for it. Okay. I am trying. My friend is trying to track down like a place or two that he knows that might be willing to slip one to me for some cash in the back of the store, or it might fall off a truck. So I am trying to track down I want to have. I don't care about like getting it for free from Sony. I paid for it already. I don't care like about getting it for free. I just want to have the early access so that like when it launches, when the embargo drops, when all that stuff happens, I'm ready to go and I can compete, like it's just annoying. I don't, nobody owes me anything. Okay. But it's like weird. Like Bill Roseman follows me on Twitter. Like here comes the flexing. All right. I've literally worked with Marvel on like so many games. Okay. And like a lot of the little games that not a lot of people paid attention to. And it's just weird that I can't like find anybody to help a brother out here.
It is. It is pretty insane.
I don't mind buying it and everything, but I think the part that is just annoying is how early a lot of people that got it did get it.
Right.
Because like that just like the possibility, like obviously there's already spoilers everywhere, and like they obviously couldn't be, trusted. I don't know. Just
on that note, real quick, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I do want to add something to that. There was a lot of people who have the game that should not have gotten it, and I don't know how they got it. I don't know.
It is what it is. Listen, everybody whoever has the game probably should have the game. And like there's a creator in India that got the game and they have like 5,000 subscribers or something like that. And a lot of people like found out they had it and they're like, oh, that's weird. Why did they get it? But like there's local branches of Sony. Right. And like a lot of times if you're in that area, it's easier to work with them. So like, Caboose gets it from Sony Canada. Right. There's not as much competition in Canada, and Caboose is obviously at the top of the food chain. So it's easier to, and he deserves it, by the way. So like that's an easier sell. But then you go into the United States, and it's like, it's just everybody's a creator. So it's like, I look at somebody like Sadat, who is like been killing it with Spider-Man videos, and like even he is struggling to get access to the game. And quite frankly, he's been covering it like a lot for a long time and probably should be at the top of the list. His channel is so like it's so configured right now for Spider-Man content. Like the algorithm is like, oh, Spider-Man. Oh, you're looking for a Spooderman. Well, you probably want to watch Sadat, Mm-hmm. You're looking for Spiky Man. Here's a Spider-Man video from Sadat. Slenderman, no. Sadat Man.
Yes.
So it's not always like, because I'm a testament when it comes to Mortal Kombat. I have no business being one of the creators that goes out to NetherRealm. There's a million other creators way bigger than me in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, J-Kun probably has every right to feel like he should go to NetherRealm over me, and I would probably agree with him.
No,
but like,
no, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't think I should go instead of you. I just think I should go with you.
But no, I said it. Okay, and the reason why, in my case, I get opportunities like that is because I've built up relationships, and sometimes that's just a matter of being lucky. Sometimes that's a matter of like, just doing the work. And like I did the work with all these other WB Games opportunities, and I made an impression, and they know I'm going to do good work, and they know they can trust me. And that's why it happens sometimes for people like me with a game like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, it's just one of those things where you can't take it personally. I don't take it personally. Like I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to get my hands on it. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But if I have to wait until the 20th, like everybody else, I have to wait till the 20th. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And like, even to touch on that a little bit, like, I don't hate on anybody that gets deals when I don't, especially when it comes professional. The only time I will take it personal is within the confines of the fighting game community, because then it is personal. Because
Yeah, and
that's all
I
handled by
didn't mean to
individual
say that
people.
you did
Yeah.
do that. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah.
was using you as an example because you raised your
Yeah, that's
hand.
fine.
Yeah, and you are significantly better at these games than me. I know who I am.
But you are
Like,
significantly better at making content than I am. So
and
that's probably why.
and that's the thing. Like I know what I think people want to see with the game when it comes to not like gameplay. Like nobody watches me. Like people watch me to find out information. They don't watch me to see me play the game. So that's just how I feel.
That makes sense. J. Coon Prime. Are you day oneing Spider-Man as far as content? Are you streaming it on day one, making a bunch of videos, showing off your suits and stuff like that?
Videos, maybe not. Shorts, definitely. Just simply out of the fact of like, I haven't been covering Spider-Man like that. Just simply out of the fact of like, number one, I feel like other people already have that covered. Like Caboose, Sadat, you, many others. And there are definitely aspects of the game where I'll be the first one to admit, like, can the game just come out already? Because I'm tired of talking about it. Like, I'm definitely there, and I've been there for a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm definitely going to play it. I'm definitely going to stream it, and any funny things I find in it, you better believe I'm going to make a short.
Who cares? You're not even interested, huh? What if somebody gave it to you? Would you play it?
I'm screaming. My birthday is on 23rd, so if anybody wants to get it for me, I'll gladly play her.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm not gonna turn something down if somebody gets it for me, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm much like J. Coon in the fact that I just want it to come out so I can stop hearing about it.
You're gonna hear about it even more once it drops. Oh my God.
No, I'm not, because now I'm gonna start blocking people. That's when people start getting blocked.
Wow. Hoarder Gamer, are you a day oneer? You gonna be like, streaming content, everything like that on day one of the release of Spider-Man 2?
Day one, and I can tell you, everybody here right now, this is kind of a new announcement. Get ready for what I almost call Hoarder 2.0. Because I have a new PC, got an Alienware. My PC was 7 years old. I'm gonna be able to run a better camera. Gonna be able to have multiple cameras. It's going to be a pretty interesting thing. For superhero content, I'm going to do Gotham Knights, I think, right up until Spider-Man 2, and then jump to Spider-Man 2. So I also will be doing some YouTube stuff, and this computer will allow me to actually make some pretty cool thumbnails. That 7-year-old computer had a lot of limitations, and now I don't even have to worry about those, and it'll even help with music production. So
not you step that bussy up, you
I'm sorry, what?
Not you to step the bussy up. No, you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Johnny Rocker, day one in all kind of content, shorts. You go get into TikTok. You go be doing stuff on Threads. What's going on?
I was going to do all that, but now I'm going to be watching Hoarder 2.0.
Let's go. Yes, indeed. King Greek. After you have, secured your copy, from Walmart, backspace and
I didn't say Walmart. I said Sam's Club.
I mean, we could roll the tape. You definitely did say.
I said Sam's Club. J Shock Bless.
You can lie to the chat.
Same owner.
You can even
raise your hand if you heard Walmart.
You can't lie to Jesus.
Oh my goodness!
Raise your hand if you heard Walmart.
I said Sam's Club. I have no idea what anyone is talking about.
I thought I heard Walmart, and that's no disrespect to King Greek. I thought Walmart was said. They're the same company though. It's all owned by the Walton family. So.
Oh my God! I can't with y'all.
Loophole.
You know what? I'm just skipping you right now, bro. I'm just go ahead and skip you, and we gonna go to J Shot Blast. Talk to me, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. It depends on what happens, you know. Like, hopefully, my friend comes through and finds a place that can slip me a copy early, and you know, I will abide by whatever embargoes there are, and just start releasing as soon as I can. But I do not believe. My opinion is that posting story content is not going to be helpful, because that is just where everybody's going to be posting. You know, like everybody's going to be like, if you're going to stream it, that's great because you're going to, like, people are going to watch because of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you're going to create content around it, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to concentrate on the story right away.
I think more is if as far as I'm concerned, as far as the story goes, you guys can see it when I stream it. But I'm going a completely different route when it comes to Spider-Man content because that genre is about to be completely flooded with everybody and their grandmother, and then the Thor dogs that they have, the plushies. They're going to be making content as well about Spider-Man 2. So I'm trying to be as different as possible with my own content, but hopefully, you know, giving people what they would like to see at the same time. What kind of content will you be making for Spider-Man 2 J. Coon Prime?
Like I said, shorts, fun or cool hype moments. If I need to know where a certain backpack is in Brooklyn, I'm going to J Shock Blast because I know he'll have a video.
Okay, cool. Who the one? If somebody sponsors you them 19, 18 inches of venom, you know what I'm saying? What kind of content would you make on it?
The BBV?
I'm screaming because that's
Stop
a lot.
it.
That's a lot.
Stop it.
Honestly, I don't.
I just
I'll
tweeted
probably
it.
just stream it. Maybe I'd just probably take pictures.
I was about to say, Boxley's the god of photo mode.
I wouldn't.
That's what I want.
I just take pictures because I like the photo mode from Miles Morales, and I've seen a lot of the pictures that Pewter was taking in that game. Man.
The statue's beautiful from the front, but
Really
the ass
good.
does look weird on it. I will say that.
I'm screaming.
What kind of content you gonna be making, Hoarder 2.0?
Well, I'm going to do TikTok. I'm going to do Twitch, and then I might even do some YouTube. I have different plans for each, and an interesting like focus that I don't see in a lot of videos. A lot of videos are informational, but don't seem to go in depth about what they think and their specific things that they like themselves. A lot of them are almost like from the big. I'm not talking about Jay. I'm not talking about Johnny. Anyone here. I'm talking about like the IGN, the GameSpot. It's almost like stenography. I think the important is putting your actual personality in there and saying like, this is what I like, or I'm not too big on this, but this specifically is amazing, and this is why to me.
Okay. Johnny Rocker, what kind of content you doing with your 19-inch guitar, bro?
Well, I mean, I think for me and coming from the Marvel background that I do and all that time I spent in Avengers, as expected, I'm going to be doubling down on the American Truck Simulator content. Just like everybody expects me to do. No, but seriously.
I couldn't tell if you were serious or not.
Actually, I think Hoarder was exactly on the money. Is the fact that the market is going to be so oversaturated. The Twitch category is going to have 437,000 people with one viewer and their on their PlayStation and all that. And if you are not in the top 35 pages of that directory, you ain't getting any discoverability. So I would just rather play some other stuff and hype my friends, and that'd be it.
So Johnny is actually onto something here as a streamer that's been at it a long time. If you are worried about viewership and growth, if you can actually have the willpower to do it, wait a couple weeks after release and then stream it.
Yep.
Let the category die down a little.
King Greek, what kind of content are you going to be making with your Sam's Club, Walmart special, sir?
I said Kmart, but I'm not planning on streaming.
He's covering his faces. That's what
I'm not streaming any of it simply because, again, I'm not in the mood to try and compete with everyone and their mother who's going to be streaming the game. I'm pretty much just going to be taking my time, enjoying it. My Spider-Man content hasn't been doing well, but I'm still planning on running through my playthrough series just like I did for Batman. So I'm gonna take my time, work on that, and then, like J. Kun said, once everyone dies down, that's when I will get back into the mode of streaming it, because I more than likely that would be me streaming like my second or third playthrough.
Jay, you normally kind of just stick to your YouTubing. So do you have like a setup for, I mean, I don't want to know, you keep your business to yourself, but like, do you have a setup for how you planning on rolling out your content for Spider-Man 2 boss?
No, I don't know yet. It depends on a lot of variables, but all I know is worst case scenario, I'm going to be taking a nap all day on the 19th and going to town as soon as I can on the 20th. Although a lot of times I've been doing openings at 9 p.m. The night before, so maybe I'll get on that. But here's the here's the bigger question, all right? Because we're all old men here, all right?
Oh, pretty much.
Like, I can't sleep at night, but I also can't like stay up all night. So that's what I'm more concerned about is I want to like just pound away at content like right away. But like, I swear to God, every single time something like this comes out and I try to do that lately, I like just can't stay awake.
Damn.
So that's my big concern. Like, what's the secret? Do any of you pull all-nighters? I feel like King Greek does.
I'm not old, bro. I'm old. I can't do no all-nighters no more. Plus, I got a house full of females. You know what I'm saying? Not like different. My wife and children, y'all. My wife and children. I mean, they're all girls.
The last all-nighter I did was the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake, where I literally left it up to the chat because it was 6 a.m. and I just went, okay, do y'all want to stop? Because I can definitely keep going, but I will leave it up to y'all. And the chat decided to end it.
Damn. You know, by all-nighter, if y'all are referring to 9:30 p.m., then hell yeah.
Let's go.
A half hour.
Right, I'm going to skip Matlock, and I'm going to play that shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
I think I'm going to just extra caffeinate that day, because if what I'm thinking is going to happen, I'm thinking we'll be able to pre-download it on the 16th. That's what they said already. We can pre-download it on the 16th. And I'm thinking 12 o'clock midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is literally 9 o'clock p.m. my time. I think it's going to be a goal to play Spider-Man 2. So at 9 o'clock my time.
Earlier than that, because normally it's always 11 o'clock for me.
Were you Eastern? You Eastern?
Central? No, I'm Central.
That's 1 hour behind Eastern, so that's 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time. So that
there have been some games here in Central that have been available at 9 p.m. Not often, but here and there I do see it. But yeah, usually it's 11.
Yes, which is midnight on Eastern time, right? If I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's 9 o'clock my time. I'm on the West Coast, so like that's early for me, Jay. I can get a good 4 or 5 hours of streaming in, which I probably won't, but at least I can get some game time in. So, do y'all think it's going to drop at midnight Eastern on the 20th? Pretty much.
No.
No.
I could see Sony doing 2 a.m. Pacific. I'm sorry, midnight Pacific, 2 a.m. my time.
Ooh,
yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. I'm just not sure.
What they did with
I don't know. Sony's stupid, so I wouldn't
they
be
did that with Capcom Separate Ways DLC. It released weird because it was released globally, but I got it. I got it at 11 o'clock on the night it was supposed to release. I got it like later on in the day. I had to wait all day in order to play it.
Oh, so you couldn't even play it when it released? You had to wait?
No, I had to wait.
That's the new thing a lot of companies are doing is global releases. It sucks because one of the greatest things about having an Xbox is the good old New Zealand trick.
Yes, or Australia.
ghetto.
Well, you do New Zealand because they're like an hour ahead of Australia.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's New Zealand. Everybody calls it the New Zealand trick because New Zealand is the first country that hits midnight. Like, so that's what you do, and if you don't know what that is, Google it.
The New Zealand trick. I got an Xbox, but Spider-Man ain't coming out on it, so I don't really. Anyway, I gotta ask this question to everybody. Oh crap! You know what? Spoilers are out, so people may already know. And if it's been spoiled, I don't want the chat to know. So we're not going to ask the question of who do you think Venom is. So never mind. Shit, that actually messes me up. Spoilers. Have you been spoiled on any of the Spider-Man stuff that, like, not officially released? Jacob Prime.
No, and the funny thing is, I've actually actively gone looking for some and couldn't find any.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like, I don't like. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, the spoilers are all over Twitter," and I'm like, "Where? I don't see any."
I've had to dodge a few of them myself, to be honest. Hoarder Gamer, you been spoiled at all?
I've been very lucky that I haven't. I will say this, which is really wild. The subreddit has an announcement right at the beginning of it that says this subreddit is scrubbed every hour for spoilers. I was like, wow, that's freaking intense that they have that many mods and stuff that they can do that. It's funny though, because I do not want any story spoilers, but when it comes to like gameplay mechanics and things, that I have been trying to look up while avoiding story spoilers, and I have not had a lot of luck with that.
Johnny Rocker, spoilers?
Yeah, I haven't, but like I also haven't been looking at anything. Like I just,
been on.
I'm not actually trying to avoid it. It's just, I just kind of feel like unless somebody's really overtly trying to be an asshole, I've got my timeline pretty pruned on my social media, so it's like we just wait and see.
Mr. Toys R Us version of Spider-Man 2 or King Greek, or have you been spoiled at all?
Best Buy, sir.
Come
and
on.
No.
Come on, man.
outside of like the different start screens, I think I haven't really seen anything spoiler-wise regarding for Spider-Man 2. Granted, I don't have anything blocked, but I'm also not actively looking. It's just like if it pops up, it pops up.
Oh, so you don't mind the spoil? Oh, go ahead, Jay.
That's a fucking lie, and you know it. I saw you playing it. I saw you playing it at JCPenney.
I mean, I saw him playing it at Sears.
Sir, the Sears by me has been closed for 7 years now.
Oh my god.
JCPenney and Boston Store upset me so much because they would be like $10 more for each game. It was like, Kohl's department store too.
Jay Shock, have you been spoiled at all?
I don't think so. I can't honestly think of anything. I mean, yeah, I've been honestly like trying to like not pay attention to any of it because most people that are talking about Spider-Man on the internet are fucking losers, and I hate them.
This is true.
Jay, you want to be really angry? Check out the Batman Arkham subreddit. It has been taken over by demented morons. That'll very much upset you.
Yeah, I would never do such a thing. I can honestly tell you I do have a Reddit account, and I've probably posted with it less than 20 times ever. And my Reddit is like, it's like JShockBlast X, because I forgot how to log into JShockBlast, and you like can't recover your account or something. It's really like Reddit's stupid. There's only one Reddit I go to, and it's the same one everybody else goes to, I'm sure.
I don't use Reddit, so.
Oh, well.
Is it the 19 inches Reddit?
I'm sure, man.
I would not go to anywhere that's going to feature BBVs, sir. Like, I think you're thinking of Pornhub.
Oh.
The BBVs.
That was too good not to bring back, though.
Since Doom skipped me, I'm going to ruin it for everybody. Mary Jane gets murdered twice.
Twice.
By Carnage?
Yes. and the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Oh my
You
God!
heard it here first.
And Moon Knight shows up, and there's a dance party.
How you know?
I don't
You
know if
talking
we
to
should
the same
be.
person that I was talking to.
I don't know if we should be talking about the Thing with BBVs lurking about.
Or in his case, a BRB.
Ha!
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's up? I didn't make a joke. I'm allowed to be here. See? I was good. Good. I was good.
It's like, where is my silver star? I want it right now.
Right.
What is wrong with them, Johnny? What is wrong with them, bro? Each and every one of them.
They just obsessed with initials today. My virgin mind does not comprehend that level of humor.
You asked me to be here.
Since Doom kicked us off,
You know I'm
I
broken.
must want something else. Black Cat.
That was good time.
Spoil what?
Poor Jay Coons over here like, what did I do?
Spider-Man game. Period. That's the last leak. That's the last leak.
Why are y'all like this, man? Why do y'all all need mental health evaluations like now?
Not
Let's talk about. I don't even want to talk about Spider-Man no more because what? Let's wrap this up with a little bit of Loki. Is everybody current with the season 2, episode 1 of Loki?
Yes.
Johnny.
Oh, sorry.
I'm telling you, I'm good. So,
Jay Shockblast.
Yeah.
Good. Hoarder Gamer.
Indeed.
King Greek.
Yep.
He was watching it at
certain
I said nothing this time. That was all Jay Shockblast.
I was watching it at Borders. Walden Book.
J. Coon.
I miss Will.
Yes, dear.
KB Games.
Why?
Or
Why
Twitch.
not?
Are you caught up with Loki?
Yeah. Bub.
That pause was great.
Who the Wong? Are you caught up with Loki?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm screaming. It looks like Jay Coon just took some black things and put them over his eyes. Now I see the yellow part, but when you sit back, it just looks like you just took the things and you just put them right here.
This might be me. He looks more like the character Bird Girl from Adult Swim than Wolverine. I don't know if anyone remembers that show.
With the beard, I wouldn't say so.
I mean, at least tell me Harvey Birdman, you.
Bro, why did he hit you with the Bird Girl instead of Harvey Bird?
I don't know. I think he's intimidated.
No, to be fair, I didn't know the name. I watched one episode and I just saw someone jump out a window. I didn't know the name.
Did you watch it at Circuit City?
No, I watched it at Macy's, actually. Macy's has nice music.
Dude, we all know you was chilling in Radio Shack, but Johnny Rocker, you didn't watch Loki. Never mind.
I'm literally going to do it in about 10 minutes. So,
Not
go
right.
away. I'm cool.
Loki episode 1. What are your thoughts, Jay Shockblast? Is it a good first episode for season 2?
Sure. I mean, it was fine.
Is there anything you liked or didn't like about it?
I liked that it was Loki, and I didn't like that it ended. Could have been more.
Okay. Hoarder Gamer, your thoughts on episode 1, season 2 episode 1 of Loki?
I thought it was surprisingly good. So not only is there a little bit of mystery going on with certain elements, but like there's an amazing set piece. I'll just call the time walk. I won't say any more about that. And then there's just these great moments and these great like connections to things that are going to get really big, probably, I'm guessing in Kang Dynasty or something like that. So it's just really an exciting episode. And I have theories already on OB, but we'll wait for that.
King Greek, did you enjoy season 2, episode 1 of Loki?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it very much.
What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it?
He liked picking it up at Blockbuster.
Well,
Hollywood Video.
Well, as I watched, I watched it in the adult section of Family Video because Family Video is the superior store. What I liked about Loki is the fact, I liked how within one episode they managed to completely set the tone for what the second season was going to be about, but also set up some key mysteries that we don't really have a solid answer to. One of them specifically is kind of janky because we saw this character and things weren't right. But people didn't like it. I don't know why. I saw one person say that the episode didn't have enough Loki, which I thought was a very stupid statement. But I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Okay, who the one? What did you enjoy season 2, episode 1 of Loki?
It was cute. Like Hoarder and King Greek said, I don't know why I spaced for a second there. Like they said, I feel like it's setting up other things really well. Like I feel like it's a self-contained story, but it's also setting up things for the Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty. I also feel like I feel like this first episode wasn't necessarily the first episode, if that makes sense. Or something's gonna happen where time is going to
definitely. I already know what you're talking about. Now you're talking about that scene where Loki sees Sylvie and then he gets what do you call it? Pruned?
I think
the elevator.
Yeah, like the elevator scene.
Like
that whole thing, I think it's gonna come back like a full circle moment. Like I feel like this wasn't the first. It wasn't the first episode to me.
It's the first episode, but it's not the first point in the timeline from what we're watching.
Like I feel like we started somewhere else, and then they brought us there, and they were like, okay, it's like one of those moments in a TV show where something happens, and then it'll flash like 2 weeks later or 2 weeks earlier, and so they give you everything that happened up to that point. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Well, to me, the end of the episode with Sylvie being in the past really sets up that whole elevator scene for me. Like, wait, why are you here? Why am I in the future or the past or whatever he was at that point in time before he got pruned? You know what I mean? So, like, who pruned Loki? Jake on Prime.
There's really no telling at this point.
Jay Shotglass, who pruned Loki?
I have no idea.
Porter Gamer, who pruned Loki?
Ouroboros.
What's that?
Ouroboros?
OB. Can I say some things about OB, which are wild? The name of the episode is Ouroboros. That should be a pretty big thing right there.
Actually,
then you have that character. And then also Ouroboros means eternal or non-ending because it's the snake that eats its tail. I also think when he came out of the ceiling, he was being charged. I think he's a mortal robot, similar to the judges.
King Greek, who pruned Loki? Roby. Who the hell is Roby? Who pruned Loki?
Honest answer?
Yes.
Kyle from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum.
What?
Who cares? Who pruned Loki?
It wasn't Pete from Tower Records.
That was funny. That was funny. I'm sorry. I'm gonna steal Pewter's answer and I'm gonna combine it with what Hoarder said, the Ouroboros snake eating the snake. continuous loop. It has something to do with Loki. I feel like it was Loki pruning himself.
That could be too.
I mean,
That's the answer I was going to say was Loki pruned himself. How he did it, I don't know. But remember, that Loki that we were looking at is an out of timeline Loki. Remember that he's the only one that is not connected to time at all. So
I mean, like, here's the thing. I ain't even seen the show, but ain't y'all seen a Marvel show before? It's Mephisto, obviously. Like, it's coming. This is it for real.
Not as Wanda.
Real.
That's where she went at the end of Multiverse of Madness.
somebody said it was the 19 inches that pruned him, bro. Like
Oh
I
my
don't even know what
God.
to do with that. I don't know what to do with that.
I wouldn't want to be pruned by 19 inches, child. That's a
Bro,
lot.
what is going on?
That's a lot.
What are you guys looking forward to seeing from the future of the episodes of Loki? Please, somebody, anybody, J. Coon, you can go.
I mean, me personally, I'm just looking forward to see where the show is going because I wanted to watch it because it's unlike the rest of the Marvel stuff we've been seeing.
Mhm.
Who pruned Loki, J. Coon?
You already asked me.
I know, and I want to ask you again.
I'm not even going to begin to assume.
Damn it. Okay. What are you looking forward to seeing in Loki season 2, Jay?
Loki.
Not Thor?
No. I mean, I would like those residuals, but
Hold on, Gamer. What are you looking forward to seeing in season 2 of Loki?
To at least have one or two of my points about Ouroboros being right, because that's an insane name. And as soon as you name a character something like that has a meaning like that, that's something that they right now think most of the audience didn't get. Especially now that the first episode's called Ouroboros. That's insane when there's only 6.
Why you keep saying it like that? You're making me think you're saying something different.
Ouroboros.
I was about to say, I was literally about to say, why you keep saying it like that?
I've heard that pronounced both ways. I'm sorry.
Ouroboros, so my brain can understand it. How about
Ouroboros? There you go.
Thank you. What are you looking forward to seeing, Kingry?
Victor Timely, and that's because Victor's a version of Kang I really know little to nothing about. So I'm kind of curious.
Who's next on the damn line? Let's see. What are you looking forward to seeing in season 2 of Loki, Huda?
I know in the comics, Kang has a very, very, very strong affliction for Ravonna. But last season, that was not explored too much at all. And I know in this episode, there was that tape of him talking about her and saying how she was a marvel and all that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of Ravonna and how she is going to tie into all of these timeline things that Kang has going on. Because if I'm not mistaken, in the comics, the reason he is doing all of this stuff is because of his attraction to Ravonna and the fact that they're destined to not be together. It's weird. It's like if they get together, she'll die, or she always dies when they try to get together. But he's never actually able to be like, Ravonna, I love you, you're my love. Like they're never actually able to culminate that love. But she always dies, or something crazy happens. The timeline ends. It's just some reason as to why he's never able to get to her. So I want to see if they're gonna drag that over into the story, and if that's why Kang is doing what he's doing. Is it for Ravonna, or is he trying to outrun death? Like, why? What is his intentions to trying to take over the multiverse? I want to know.
Johnny, I know you haven't seen episode 1, but that doesn't stop you from wanting to see some things play out. Is there anything you looking forward to seeing in Loki season 2?
I just remember a little mention about a year and a half ago, and I'm going to stick to it. And I think the biggest surprise of the season is going to be Deadpool.
Oh,
wow! Any pop-up cameos you guys expecting, J. Coon Prime?
No.
No pop-ups? Jay?
Batman.
Yes.
Hoarder Gamer.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe if we're really lucky, somehow they'll do Odin. I don't know. He's done TV
King Greek,
recently.
anybody?
I would expect another Thor cameo.
Hoarder?
I would like to see some type of magic person, whether it's like Mordo or somebody from. It doesn't even have to be like a main person, just somebody, because Loki is a magic user, if I'm not mistaken. But they don't really delve into his magic for it to be a show about Loki.
Well, when he's in the TVA, he can't use it, so that's kind of why they keep him there.
They got variants. They got variants. All these variants of people that we've been seeing. I just want to see other Lokis that's not Sylvie and Tom Hiddleston's Loki. I just want to see
I got you.
some things.
I would like to see the world with the 80s Avengers in it, like with the Tom Cruise Iron Man and the Will Smith Falcon and stuff. Not Will Smith, but I can't even Denzel Washington Falcon and stuff like that. So I would like to see that. I know that won't ever happen. Maybe in the Avengers, Kang Wars or something like that, it might play out. But that's what I want to see. I always want the crazy shit. But favorite character in episode 1, Jacob.
I mean, there was only 4. So I guess Mobius.
Oh, okay. Jay?
Yeah. The whole
the statue
skin.
on the wall of Jonathan Majors.
It had the most characteristics and stuff. Like it was just doing.
Listen, I'm just ready for the Jonathan Majors comeback.
Okay.
That man was set up.
Definitely set up, and it's been proven that he's set up, and he just got
so I'm looking forward to him getting his shit back.
He never really lost it, to be honest with you.
But he hasn't done like anything since then. He lost his gig with the Navy. A couple other sponsors dropped him. He's been like, he disappeared, and I think it's messed up.
Okay. Order.
Obi. Ki-Hyo Kwan is absolutely amazing. I've heard he's one of the nicest people you'll meet in your entire life, and the character was great and very enjoyable.
Okay. King Greek.
Mobius.
Move. Huda.
Whatever that guard's name is that was looking
Hunter?
at no. Is that her name?
The black one?
Yeah.
Hunter. B something.
Yeah, how she was because she was like looking at what's her name? The general lady and X5 when they were like having that little embrace, and she was like looking at them like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Hunter is a beast. I was gonna say the same thing, just because when everybody was cool with pruning the timelines that were going rogue or whatnot, she was like, nah, y'all can't do that. Those are people living their lives. You can't just kill them all like that. So her transition from literally being I will prune the hell out of you to nah, you can't do that. That's the character arc for me, and she rocks it well. So I'm gonna give my favorite character of that episode to the Hunter. She did her thing. Is there any other games, TV shows, movies, anything like that you guys want to chat with before we get the hell up out of here?
So Super Mario Wonder, I got to play the first level. It is an awesome, dreamlike, crazy experience. If you go to certain GameStops, I think Targets, maybe even Walmarts, you can actually play it. It's on the Nintendo demo. So my local GameStop is able to play it. They have like the first 3 levels or something. It's super good. I highly recommend trying it out. That's also comes out though the same day as Spider-Man 2.
Ouch.
I'm excited for Friday. Friday is it's only available physically for the first week. Fortnite has Megatron, Bumblebee, and the Battle Bus as a DLC. So if you go to like Best Buy or wherever, Caldor, EB Games, Funko Land. Anyway, if you go to any of those places, there's an actual like it's basically a case with a code in it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to Megatron and Bumblebee.
Wait, you'll be able to just download those characters to your Fortnite.
You have to buy it physically first, but it's just a case with a code in it, and then a week later, I think the 20th, the day Spider-Man comes out, you'll be able to get it digitally in the in-game shop. So if you want to get that week early access, you just go. I mean, I have like you can see behind me all my games. I have like all the physical ones they released because I just like having it for the collection, and you get the 1 week early. So I have not played much Fortnite lately because the season's kind of booty, and there's so much other stuff going on. So I'm excited for Megatron, you know.
No.
And I'm excited for the same day I think Skeletor comes to Call of Duty.
They dropping Skeletor. Man, Call of Duty is doing way too much, and it's not a bad thing. Like, what?
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
They're dropping
I don't play Call of Duty at all.
Ash from Evil Dead. There's also some Diablo stuff they're doing. What? They're definitely turning into Fortnite, and some people hate it, some people love it. I mean, Skeletor is like one of my favorite characters. It's who I want in Mortal Kombat or Injustice. Probably Injustice makes more sense.
Question. Did they make Call of Duty a third-person shooter, or is it still first-person?
It's still first.
Okay.
Jay, did you get Mondo Skeletor, or did you order it?
Yes, I have Mondo Skeletor and He-Man.
Awesome. The Beastman's gorgeous, too.
Actually...
I was actually going to order Mondo Skeletor. I like that a lot.
You're now flexing with J Shock Blast.
Oh, you got Trapjaw. That's awesome. That was a great one, too.
I haven't opened it yet, but the artwork is spectacular.
It is.
Isn't everybody in COD a fictional character?
I mean, I understand why some people are like, oh, we don't need this. But like they do other unrealistic like skins for the characters, so I don't know.
What, though? If it makes people want to play Call of Duty was one of the biggest games on the planet for like 4 years straight. If it brings
for longer than that.
Yeah. So if it brings more people back to the game, you think they're not going to do it? It's a business, people.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I have Homelander, you know. So
you know what I'm saying? Look,
I don't even watch The Boys.
It's not giving them like a game breaking advantage. It's not like they can get these skins. Like you buy the Homelander skin, now you can fly all over the map. You get some little I-beams and like a special little gun, and that's about it. I feel like people just want to complain about stuff. I feel like the fact that people can't let games grow and evolve, like you have to be the same stale old funky game that you've been for 26 years, and as soon as you try something new, oh my god, this is not what it's supposed to be. Like with the Assassin's Creed thing, it's like Assassin's Creed, the Mirage, that's the same reason why I want to play Mirage. It looks like the same games that they used to make. If I want to play those games, I would go buy them. I would play them. I'm more of a person that likes to look for different things in games. I like when games switch it up. Try new things.
Innovation is key.
Yeah, like nobody wants to keep playing the same funky, raggedy ass game for years and years and years and years and years. If that's the case,
shoot, some people do
download them on my PlayStation.
Some people really do though. Like you
change
anything about it,
but to have a company and be like, to tell a company that has a IP that they've had that IP for longer, the same amount of time that I've been alive, which has been for a little minute, and to go, y'all don't know what y'all's doing with y'all's IP because y'all won't do the thing that I want is crazy to me.
I will say the Lilith running around with a gun is absurd. I mean, it's fun absurd. I think Alucard was an amazing choice, though, because he's known for his signature guns and shooting.
Lilith is coming to Overwatch, too. They got the character, Myra.
I know.
She's coming to Overwatch.
She's everywhere. So, she's everywhere you want to play.
Lilith running around with a gun is ridiculous, but we've already seen Spider-Man, Superman, Batman.
Goku.
Like, you know, I don't know who that is.
Like, boy. Oh, I don't got time. I don't even got time to kick you.
Did you say you don't know who Superman is?
No,
I'm
he don't
gagged.
know
No,
who
Goku.
is. He know
Oh,
who
I was gonna
Goku
say
is.
I'm gagged. I mean,
That's that guy that
No.
Superman like flicks off his like.
Okay, maybe I do got enough time. Maybe I do have enough time.
I just want to say one thing very quickly in regards to what Who Cares said. Now, I do agree with him. Games definitely do have to evolve and change over a period of time, but you also have to take into account some of these changes are not for the better. Some of these changes end up making the game worse. Now, I'm not saying that the Assassin's Creed games between Syndicate and Mirage were bad, but there was a clear-cut reason for why people wanted Ubisoft to return back to the old formula, because they made great games in that fashion, and it
But
worked.
that's a matter of opinion to me.
Syndicate was actually my favorite. I love
I don't
the
like
brother and sister
Syndicate.
team.
I don't like Unity.
See, it's
I didn't care
opinions.
for Assassin's Creed 2. I never played it, to be honest. The Ezio trilogy, I never played. My brother loved them. I never played them. I didn't get into Assassin's Creed until Brotherhood came out, and I could play online with people and do that kind of stuff. But the main story, never played it. Don't care to play it. Never will care to play it. I didn't get really into Assassin's Creed until Odyssey came out. I like RPG games. I like RPG elements. So those things stuck out to me. Like I said, I don't know. Like you said, it's just a matter of opinion. I feel like I just feel like some people aren't willing to grow with games, and they get into a little niche and a little comfort zone, and that's okay. I'm the same way. I have my little niche games that I play them the same way, and I have played them since they came out in 2014. Talk about Dragon Age Inquisition. I play it the same way. I don't do anything different. And the game point will say that you play your game this way because you like the outcome that you get when you play this game. And I feel like that's why people, maybe they like the old Assassin's Creed games because they just like how it feels when they plays it. But to me, in order for me to get onto something, I have to see that there is a willingness to change and evolve. And if you're stuck doing the same old things, I don't want to get involved. That's why I don't really like COD. I don't really like Fortnite. It's just, you just running around shooting people all day. I don't get any enjoyment out of that. 2 kills, 3 kills, 10 kills. Yay, I did it. Now let me go where I can go actually have fun.
Listen, all you need is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because Cassandra is an absolute smoke show.
Yes, and also that's like currently the best Wonder Woman game you can play. Currently, not until next year, 2025, but now.
Okay. Jay Shockblast, let the people know where they can find you at, good sir.
I wasn't prepared for this. You've never asked me that before.
Wow.
www.youtube.com/casualavenger.
Well played.
He's wondering why he's still here. He's not
that smile.
Greek, let people know where they can find you at, good sir.
In the light bulb section of your local Home Depot.
You know what? I'm not even. All right. Johnny Rocker, tell people where they can find you at, sir.
Man, Johnny Rocker on Twitch, dude. Same old boring stuff.
Boring. Never. Holder Gamer, let people know where they can find you at, good sir.
Okay, TikTok, twitch.tv/HoarderGamer, and also, happily, on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central, the Doom Squad Gaming YouTube channel, Hoarder's Comic Flex.
Yes, indeed. Who the one? Who cares? 2017. Boxley Chateau. The Unburned. You know what? I'm not gonna keep going. But anyway, let them know where they can find you at.
At your dad's house. No, I'm playing. You can find me at twitch.com/who cares it's 2017. Make sure you include the underscore or it won't work. My TikTok is Boxley Chateau, and so is my Twitter, or as the kids call it now, X.
The kids, I don't got no kids then, and I got 2 of them. Anyway, J Coon Prime, let people know where we can find you.
Screaming Peter.
You can find me everywhere at JCoon Prime. Pretty simple.
You can find me at YouTube.com/Pewter Odin. That's where I put my heart into my content. So make sure you're subbed to me at Pewter Odin on YouTube and on Twitch. That's like the most dopest place you can find me at, doing all the stuff. And don't look at my dad's house for Boxley Chateau. You can find him at your dad's house. And with
Yeah,
all
not
of that
I'm at y'all's dad's house, not Doom.
Oh God. You can also find J Shock Blast at bbvs.com. He has a whole bunch of 19s for you guys. The 19s are there. Check out my dude Johnny Rocker at thetourbus.com.
Anti-venom though, only 4 inches. And shaped like a block of cheese.
With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, bon ton roulette. J. Coon Prime, tell them what that means, bro.
Let the good times roll.
Oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game that's out of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction, live viewers call in. No cap conversation, we going all in. It's the weekly wrap up, so enjoy the show. You're now rocking with the best. Let the good times roll. Come on.